Hello guys, today we will discuss the multi-value dependency. It is a quite important dependency which helps in understanding the concept of fourth normal form. So let's discuss what is exactly the multi-value dependency. Let's consider there is a relation R which has the attribute A, B, C. So it says that if there is a multi-value dependency of attribute B on attribute A, again there is a multi-value dependency of attribute B on attribute A. That means if and only if the set of B values associated with A with a given A value is independent of the C values. That means there is a set of values of attribute B which is associated, which is associated with the one value of attribute A, but that value is independent of C value. That values are the independent of C values. That means, suppose I give a simple example. We have a 3 attribute. Okay, it says for a given A value, not values, for a given values we have set of B values. Okay guys, so let's take for a given value we have a multi-value. That means for a given single value we have a multi-valued of B, but this B is independent of C. That means suppose we have consider alpha, beta, gamma. So this B values is not associated with the C value, that is independent of B. That means I can find A to B, okay, but I will not find C to B. That is independent. Okay guys, so let's see another point. And how we represent this is the multi-value dependency. We represent it with the A double arrow B. Okay, we read it as A multi determines B value. When we have the single column, then we will say A determines the B value, but if we have 2 arrow, that means A multi determines the B value. Now see, if R has at least 3 attributes, A, B, C, and if A multi determines B, then A multi determines C. That means if we have the 3 attributes, that from there, if A multi determines B, that means A also multi determines C. Okay guys, but remember C will not multi determines B because it is independent. But remember also it can be that B multi determines C. It is possible, but it is not possible. Okay guys, now see. More generally, if A multi determines B, then let's see how we can represent it. In any table for R, if any 2 tuples T1 and T2, let's say we have 2 tuples T1 and T2 have the same A value, then there must exist 2 other tuples T3 and T4 obeying this rule. It says if in a table we have a tuple T1 and T2 which has the same A value, that is attribute A, same values, then there must be some tuple T3 and T4 which obey these rules. These rules are T3 and T4 have the same A values as T1 and T2. Okay guys, so there must be a more tuple which has the same values as T1 and T2. That means that is T3 and T4. And T3 has the same B values as T1. That means at the point of T1 the value of A match to T3, okay, with T4 also, but the value of B will be same for the T1 and T3, okay, and the T4 has the same value of B value as T2, and the value of B at T2 will be equal to the value of B at T4. Okay guys, we will take an example, it will be clear more. The dependency A multi determines B is called a multi-valued dependency if B is a subset of A or A union B is equal to R. If we find the if B is a subset of A, then or A union B gives R, it will say it is a multi-value dependency. Okay guys, let's take an example. It will clear all the point first. See, we have a table here. There are 3 attributes: programmer, project, and module, and we have the respective values. Okay guys, now we will prove that these points. So let's, for me this is T1, this is T2, because here is Deepak, two tuples has the same value of A. Let's imagine it is A, B and C. Okay guys. Now it says that there must be a T3 and T4 which has the same value of T1 and T2. T1 and T2 are both are equal. Okay, so has the same values. So there is a more tuples, that is T3 and this is T3 which has the same value Deepak and Deepak as T1 and T2. Okay guys. Now it says that T3 has the same B value of T as T1. First of all, that see, we have the value of A which is equal to T1, T2, T3, T4 which is equal to Deepak. Okay guys, for the attribute A at tuple T1, T is equal to T2, T3 and T4 which is equal to Deepak. Now T3 has the same B value as T1. It says for the attribute B, T1 is equal to T3, okay, which is equal to P1. T1 is equal to T3 for the value of B, P1 and P1. Okay guys, now for the T4 has the same B value as T2. That means here is Deepak, here is Deepak. The value of B is P2 and here is the value of B, P2. Okay guys, which is this. Okay guys, so it proves this thing, that is the multi-value dependency. So this kind of table creates a lots of problem, being it is in BCNF, but still creates some problem. Like see, if I take A, B and C, okay, and I'm just taking these tuples. So for T1 I will get Deepak. Let's remove C, Deepak, then P4, P1. Then for tuple 2 there is Deepak, then P2. Then for tuple 3 there is a Deepak and P1. Okay, now for Deepak, for tuple 4 the value is P2. Now the value of this is repeating values, and if you take the two attributes, this value and this value is being repeated, this value is matched to this value, that is the repeated redundant values. So we have to remove this redundancy by using the fourth normal form. We will apply fourth normal form on this multi-value dependency. So guys, in the next video we will do the fourth normal form, so get ready for the normal form. So if you have any doubt, please comment me, and guys, if my videos are helping you, so please like and share this video, subscribe the channel, and please don't forget to follow the playlist of these subject. Okay guys, thank you and take care.